Hello guys. Hello, welcome guys. So, hopefully today your brain works very good. Yeah, but I have a little headache. So, but I had a good sleep, so I hope today we solve yesterday's problems. So let's go, my boys. Let's let's see what we did yesterday with that. Headache is not good, but I hope the best, of course. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes it happens because when I have my when I have a bad sleep schedule, or how it's called. Why was last stream short though? Because it was difficult for me to for me yesterday. I decided not to just take a little rest and continue today, because it was very hard to think yesterday. I don't know. Let's find some tutorials. Because I saw today this video, and I wanna see maybe this is a solution. Because this guy uses the same thing like in my script. Not almost the same. What was matchmaking, by the way? People have asked me to code this. This is cross-server matchmaking. Like, you just hit play, and even if you on the different servers, you just hit play and you match together, and you teleport from different servers with other people. So for example, one player on one server, the second player on the second server, the third, lobby, the third player on the another server, and they hit play. They just wait, search for the players, and they together, these three players, teleport to one into one game. So it allows you not to be in the one lobby, to find players to play. This is great. By the way, this guy uses HTTP service. Yo, what's up? Hello. Interesting. Thank you. Hello, hello, welcome, guys. Hello, hello. Nice, nice. Thank you. But it's not so easy to implement. I want to think about this. So now I have matchmaking service, but it sends a lot of requests, and ping in the lobby like 300. That's a lot. That's a lot, really. You making a game? Yeah. There is a pinned message in the chat, guys. Who's new? There is a pinned message in the chat. There is 4 minutes video what this game about and how I made this game. Pinned message, only 4 minutes video. So if you want, you can watch. But in general, this game is like hide and seek with random abilities for survivors each level. Like so. Here, this is we receive. Or wait. No. Oh no, we don't need to receive, by the way. We just need to teleport players from different... Oh, I know why he uses JSON, because he need to send maybe server key. Hi, hello. The background music gives me nostalgia from 2020 Roblox. Okay, bro. What is your game idea? The game idea is the game is like hide and seek with random abilities for survivors each level. But if you want, you can watch the video in pinned message in the chat. There is a 4 minutes video what this game about, and I explained here. If you want, you can see. Pinned message only 4 minutes here. But in general, hide and seek with abilities for survivors. Like so. Nice editing on the pinned link. Thank you very much, my friend. What is bind to close, by the way? Roblox. Hi, hello guys, welcome. Roblox Studio bind to auction. How do I get XP? You mean in the level? Let me show, guys. Okay. Hello guys, what are you doing? Okay guys, there's a lot of new people. Let me show what this game is. But there is a pinned message in the chat. There is 4 minutes video what this game is. So I explained here everything. Pinned message in the chat, only 4 minutes here. But of course I'll show you what this game is also now. So here is procedural generated maps. So it's always different. Like you spawn as a survivor on the procedural generated map. There is orbs. So you collect orbs and you get XP, as you see. So you run over different orbs gives you different XP amount. Then you hit upgrade and boom! You can pick 1 out of 3 random abilities. For example, multi-jump, dash, invisibility, traps, sprint, and so on. There's already 23 abilities in the game, and each level you can pick one of them. So and the monster who also is player chasing you and tries to kill along 5 minutes. Now I'm alone because there is no players, but player also chase you. So also this is not all, of course. Also as you see, some abilities are green, some abilities is gray. They have rarities. So there is like common abilities, like some not so useful, okay, not so useful abilities, but there is also legendary, epic, and yeah, and that's all. So they all have rarities. So if you will be lucky enough, you can get even legendary one, and that will be great. Let me show. This is rare. This is common to cards. So let's take invisibility maybe, like so. This is stun wave. Okay. Boom. So map also every time generates randomly. So look, for example, here is this guy. The map looks like so for now. Let's start game again. Let's start the game again and let's see how the map looks like now. Absolutely different, because look, new parts is here. Let's recreate them again. Will you do one main thing for monster? Not yet, bro, not yet. I have some new ideas for the monster, and we'll see about that. By the way, I gave you 100 Robux as a small support. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Will you do? No, bro, no, not yet. I made 1 minute thing. Heiner, I have some new ideas about the monster. Monster will also have random abilities, so we thought about that on the previous stream. Oh, this is, by the way, legendary one, so I'm lucky today. By the way, some abilities are passive, some abilities is active. Like I can press the first one ability now. This is epic. This is, if I'm not, no, this is active ability. Yeah. This is passive, like we can't press the button, and like so. So as you see, the map also remade differently. What will the game be about? In general, this is hide and seek with random abilities for survivors. What is the game about? This is like who will get highest points wins. No, this is, guys, like hide and seek, but with random abilities for survivors each level. You as survivor, I'm a survivor now, collect these orbs. This is XP orbs all over the map, and then you get levels like so. Hit upgrade and boom, there is 3 random abilities each level. They all have rarities. For example, these gray cards, this is common. This is green cards, this is rare, this is epic, and this is legendary ones. So you pick abilities and you can use, for example, invisibility, and the monster who also is player chasing you and tries to kill along 5 minutes. So like hide and seek, but with random abilities for survivors. Also here is a procedural generated map. So every time map will look differently. Let me show you guys, let me show. So let's see, there is our map, how it looks like. Let's start it again. Cuckoo bro, what's up bro? This seems super cool. Thank you my friend. And also guys, who is new, there is pinned message in the chat. There is 4 minutes video. If you want, you can see what this game about. I explained here, and how I made this game in 30 days. Pinned message, only 4 minutes video. If you want, you can watch. So, but in general, look, there is a crane. So before we didn't have a crane. There is some bridge or something like so. So every time map procedurally generated. Of course, from templates, not all parts. Like every part we don't create. But anyway, now I have 23 working abilities. 23 working abilities already in the game. And procedurally generated maps. By the way, I like these jump pads. Look, because before we had some problems, like just some players spam these jump pads, like they jump, and for monster it was very difficult to catch someone. Now they have cooldown 10 seconds. Like you jump and no one can jump on it. Like so. So let's go. I think you need to increase time each survivor dies to monster by 10 seconds. You need to increase time each time survivor dies to monster. Didn't get you, bro. What do you mean? By 10 seconds. What time dies to monster? So let me show how it looks like if you're a monster. Let me show, guys. Hi, hello. So as a monster also, but as a monster you can hit the players. So, and you have a red light. So the players see your red light through the walls. And also later I'll add some heartbeat sound when you near the monster, so it will be, look, by the way, the map looks absolutely different, so it recreates every time. How's the game? Great, bro, great, thank you. Great. Today I wanna make matchmaking system. I hope I'll finish that today. Like when survivor dies to monster, the time increases by 10 seconds. Increases? No. There is another like additional things to the monster, like monster also. Now we have fixed abilities like multi-jump monster has, and first one, this is X-ray, so you can see it through the walls. Through the walls other players. But no, I'll add something like when players, when survivor die, monster not die. When a monster deals damage to survivor, he gets some XP, and also monster will have random abilities each level, but different, of course, like critical attacks, maybe invisibility also, like our survivors. So something like these things. And this is like will be the progress for our monster, not the time. I think enough. So I also don't want to make this game too long. So if we add 10 seconds for each kill, I think we don't. It should be sometimes too long. So like so. I just watched the full tutorial series on scripting. Great, bro. That's good. I like tutorials like basic of scripting, yeah, I think. So let's remake the map again. How many players will be in the lobby? I think not in the lobby, in the game, you mean. I think in one game will be like 10 players, I think, like nine survivors and one monster. This is at the beginning. Of course, we play test, guys. Who's new, you should know that we from time to time play test. Now game is on open play test. You can always join and play test with guys on the stream, or maybe with your friends if you want. So, but this is test version. There will be some bugs, of course. So if you want, you can play test. Just be present on the stream. Of course, I also play test with you guys from time to time. So you're welcome. If you want, you can be here. So that's it. But the main thing, because there is no AI enemies, you need minimum 2 players to play. So, but this is not a big deal. You can just, if you want, join in the stream and find some guys here who ready to test with you. So, can we join now? 1 second, guys. Let me do some things here, because now matchmaking doesn't work. By the way, in test version, guys, don't forget, you can go to the shop. You have a lot of money in this version. There's some 2 crates, you can buy them. Also, if you want, you can test, like you buy, then you can open here, like so, open, and you get some new survivors. You can equip them. For example, I want to play like this guy, so I'll play like this guy. Then hit play. Of course, there are sometimes some bugs because I remake now matchmaking service. So yeah, should work. Oh yeah, you're here, guys. So yeah, you can join, guys, if you want. Let me give a link in the chat. So if you want, guys, you can play. You can play. At the beginning, there's now we in the air because there's intermission now, so don't worry about that. And now monster also have intermission, so monster will be longer. Monster will start playing after 10 or 15 seconds. I didn't remember. So this is actual game. Let's play. Here's our monster. What the hell? Nine kittens, you're a monster, by the way. You can hit the players. Of course, I'll need to make some tutorials. I need to turn off the collision, by the way. This is, by the way, this is a traps. So if monster step here, he'll be frozen for a couple of seconds. Where's the monster, by the way? Yeah, look, monster's frozen for a while. Kittens, you're a monster. Oh, by the way, after when monster hits you, you increase your speed for 5 seconds, and also after each hit for the by the monster, 2 seconds you have invincibility, and 5 seconds increasing speed. Monster now overpowered, so yeah, of course, if you use abilities properly, that's okay, but by default monster overpowered, and of course I'll balance all of that stuff. Let's see my pink. Pink 100. Nice. That's okay. I think I need to turn off collision, really, just now. Okay guys, GG. So you can play if you want, but don't forget you need 2 minimum players to play. So, and let's go scripting. Okay, let's do things like this guy, maybe. Let's see what's the concept of that. Decoded message. Oh, so we send player user ID. The game is actually really fun. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Of course, this is not. There's a lot of stuff we'll make now. Abilities doesn't work properly, so like they should be faster, and I think I know how to do that, and it will be more fun after that. Sadly, I didn't get to test the strat of stacking a ton of traps on top of each other. It's nice by heart, but hard. Yeah, I'll work about that. So don't worry. We balance that, guys. So all issues will be solved. So don't worry. Yeah, sometimes players doesn't understand what to do. I think about this, how to work, how to make that properly. So what is teleporter thing, by the way? Like teleporter sync, we teleport from I must switch to computer. Yeah, on the phone, bro, on the phone there's a lot of things doesn't work, like it's all abilities doesn't work on the phone now, but in some time I'll make that, so don't worry about that. Yes, on computer work everything, but on the phone abilities doesn't work, but on mobile I've already made like you can punch as a monster, and that's it. Yeah, abilities doesn't work on the phone. I will say it's fun to get that small jump scare of looking behind and you see the zombie chasing you. Maybe that's not a good idea, because maybe if I do some jump scare, it'll be some age restrictions, maybe. I don't know. Hi, hello. But the players will hear heartbeat behind them when when monster will be near. When monster will be near the players. So yeah, of course, all B. Okay, teleporter thing. This functions serves as Okay, let's try to do like so. I mean, while I was playing, it was surprising to randomly turn around and see the zombie. I was like, how long has he been chasing me? Then I started running for my life. Yeah bro, I know about this problem. First, why is it so? Because now you don't hear the punch sound, like swing his arms sound behind you. I'll add this one, and also I'll add heartbeat sound depending on distance for the monster. Like when monster is near you, this is like in Dead by Daylight, if I'm not wrong. This is the same thing. So heartbeat sound will be good here. And yeah, I know about this problem. Like people doesn't. It's very hard to people to understand that monster is behind them. So yeah, bro, you're absolutely right. Thank you for feedback. And yeah, I've already thought about that. I solve this problem, so just need some time. So let's do like so. This is matchmaking 4 already. Let's go. Matchmaking 4. I hope it will be last one. Matchmaking 4. local replicated storage game get service replicated storage memory service. Messaging HTTP teleport. Messaging HTTP and teleport. Teleport service. I'm listening to a stream on phone so I can see and hear, but I'm playing on the computer now. Oh, great, bro, great. That's cool, bro. Local queue store. Get so oh, memory service, memory store service, get sorted map. And for some reason I can't log into my YouTube account on computer, so I'm also chatting on the phone. Okay, okay, bro. Do whatever you want, bro. You.
Load events in the replicated storage and name them. Join, leave, and help. 2 versus events in the replicated storage and name them. Join, leave, and teleport.
Let's create a folder for our events only for oh, okay, don't need that. Join, leave, teleport. Now let's create better folder. Matchmaking. Here will be join, leave, teleport. Join, leave, teleport.
Also, create 3 variables for
Local matchmaking events equals replicated storage events matchmaking local join event matchmaking events join leave and teleport teleport. You're watching the tutorial now. I thought you knew everything out of your head. Bro, no. Of course, it's impossible to know everything. This is the first. And I very often watch some tutorials. But I usually just see the concept, like how it's made, like how other developers it's made. But this matchmaking I never did, so I've already tried yesterday a couple of times, and it's really hard for me how to make that, so that's why I need to just follow the tutorials for now. Tutorials are good, yeah, but not all. Sometimes they not
Now,
so
let's
good.
create a function that detects when a player joins the game. Let's give it a go. We'll insert a local and feed button visible. Connecting it to a. Let's go back.
Let's copy this event to our local script. I know how to find the part with scripts. Is nice to know. Nice to know. Yeah, bro, of course. Yeah, that's great. And very important thing. So, let's create a variable for our matchmaking events here. A fun idea for the game would be that if a player has the ninja skin equipped, the slow ability is shaped like a ninja star or kunai. Maybe, but at the same time it's additional works, so maybe later when I'll make a lot of skins maybe, but now there's a lot of work, more important work. So, and for each skin remade icons, this is like for legendary skins, it will be interesting, by the way. So this is a good idea, like for some like legendary skins or some cool skins, really cool skins. And yeah, maybe I'll do something like so. Thanks for the idea, but not now, of course. I also know how to make a leaderboard, and great, bro, great. By the way, 3 days ago I knew nothing about scripting. Great, bro, great progress. Keep it up, really. That's I'm very glad, bro, you started that, because very difficult to people at all. It's start. So great job, bro. Just keep it work. Keep work. Keep work. So join event. Join event. We put inside our player button. That's great, bro. Really, I'm really proud of you. This is great. I like to read when you guys tell me like you started scripting, because sometimes for a lot of players, a lot of guys, this is hard to start, really. Join event, fire server. Let's remove that. I found a fun bug with the playtest where I'm somehow in 2 queues. What do you mean in 2 queues? Oh, in queues, bro. No, this is... No, I'm a super cool neutral team. No, bro, this matchmaking doesn't work properly, so I'm currently remake that, so about matchmaking, yeah, sometimes it works absolutely unpredictable, so yeah, now I wanna remake this system, so don't worry about that. Join event we fire here, and let's make it on the server. What's that script is? Let's close that. Join event. on server event, connect function, and player. Like almost everything that is crucial in making a game, I know not that much, but I do have one strong part: animating, I think. Yeah, bro, that's good. Just you need some time, really. Just you need some time, and just I recommend you to. Maybe you've already heard about that, because I told this for everyone. But just do all step by step, and you learn everything, bro. Like, you need to make a sprint for your player. Just find how to make that. Not everything you need to learn, which you see, what you see. So yeah, good job, Mooncat. I was in one queue for 6 minutes, then it let me press start again. The 6-minute queue continued, but I'd also count the second one too. Oh, what the hell. Yeah, maybe it can happen, why not? Hi, hello guys. Are you German? No, bro, I'm from Ukraine. Hello, welcome guys. Who's new here? Welcome. So, let's go.
User ID and player level.
So guys, by the way, who's new? There is a pinned message in the chat. There is only 4 minutes video what this game about and how I made this game in 30 days. But in general, this game is hide and seek with random abilities for survivors each level. So if you want, pinned message in the chat, 4 minutes video about this game. So welcome.
Next, we retrieve the queue from the memory store.
Player ID, local player, user ID, yeah. I also know if statements. Great, bro. I just learned one of the hardest thing of scripting. I think it's called tables. Bro, one day you'll see meta tables, and you'll be very surprised about that. Tables, yeah, it's at the beginning it's sometimes a bit hard to understand, but don't worry, just you need some time and you'll understand that. But meta tables, this is this thing that I still doesn't understand completely yet. So Mooncat is truly in the trench. I hate for loops, they are so hard. They not too hard, guys. They not too hard. They very useful, and you probably doesn't understand now how it works, and that's okay, guys. That's okay. If you learn scripting not too much, that's okay. I also maybe it takes a couple of months to completely understand how they works, and now I use them everywhere. So don't worry, guys. Just learn, and one day you understand how it works, and you understand how it was easy. But really, I'm not judging, of course. So don't worry. Just you need some time to understand some things. How are you? Thank you. I'm good, bro. Thank you for asking. I also hate for loops. What the hell? Why you hate them, guys? They so useful. I just use a while loop and set the variable it relies on off whenever I want the loop to end. Yeah, bro. But for example, for while loop, you need to add some delay. Like you need to add like task wait, not to allow to broke the your loop. But guys, the main thing for loops you can use without any cooldown. So you don't need to put task wait inside for loop. So, and for example, imagine you have 20 elements in your folder, and you need to do operation with only these 20 elements, and you don't need to use while loop. So for this you need to get the number of elements, make a variable for which iteration is currently here, and for loop just you put like I need to make some operation on this all these elements and for loop, and just it's done. So for loop, bro, is more useful in this case, like more useful than while loop. While loops is when you don't need, probably when you don't know certain amount of iterations you need to make, like, so you don't know, for example, when for timer, for example, for timer which increases its value. For example, you don't know when the player hits the button, you can use while loop, because you don't know if he presses the button after 10 seconds or if he presses the button after 90 seconds or something like so. So yeah, for these purposes, this is better will be, of course, while loop or repeat loop. But for other stuff, for loop is better, definitely, because you don't need a delay in that, and you don't need not necessary operations with that. So just need some time, guys. You understand that, so don't worry about that. Oh, if you see someone called England, that's me, but on the computer. Okay, bro. Okay, got it. Same. I learning. No, bro. I'm making my game. Just we talk about some functions, some about programming a little bit. So explain just some things. Oh, are you an expert? No, bro. I'm not an expert. I just also enjoyer. So just I've already learned these things. So just I share some knowledge about that. Is there supposed to be a red square at the bottom of the skybox? Yes, bro. This is our placeholders for yeah, this is placeholders for our map, so it should be here. Here's while loop, local counter equals 1, while counter less than do print. This while statement is printed if counter equals 200, then break end counter +1 end. Look, bro, you definitely make from this while loop for loop, but for loop has already includes all this stuff inside it. So you don't need to make a counter +1 every time. For loop has already have index which increases +1 every time, every iteration, every loop. So you definitely made for loop. So really, you need a lot of operations to make, and you definitely make the thing which works almost the same, not the same, guys, because you also don't, you forget, bro, here you need to add task wait, because if you forget in while or repeat loop add task wait, it will break your game. Not completely, don't worry. So just you hit play and it breaks your game, you just need to run again. So So that's it. But for a loop, don't need task wait. So the red square is an object. Can I see the game? Here's 4 minutes video, guy, bro, famous insane. There's 4 minutes video, pinned message in the chat. There's 4 minutes video about this game, what this game about, and I explain what this game is, and how I made this game. Pinned message in the chat, 4 minutes video here. So if you want, you can see. I don't know why, but I don't understand loops while loops. I also didn't understand, guys. I also didn't understand. Yeah, sometimes you just need a time for that. So don't worry. One day, if you continue studying, learning, you understand everything
We'll enclose
here.
it in a P call.
So don't worry about that. For I equals 1, do if skip is equal to 10. So skip iteration, continue, and if I equals to 100, then break print statements print. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is absolutely the same, but in the previous one, you needed to add some new variables for your counter. Also, you forget in the previous one add task wait. Here you don't need anything. So this thing you read in for loop, this is work without any additional things. So like so, for some reason I copy and doesn't add spaces because there is no spaces. Because look, bro, when you do like so, it's just there is no spaces. You insert it as a string. Why is your Discord server is asking my ACK info? Maybe verification, bro. It asks. Verification. Asking my ACK info. What is ACK info? There is no like verification. Maybe Discord asking you, not my server doesn't shouldn't ask you about this. Maybe this is not my server. Link in the description on my server. There is no any verification bot I added, so shouldn't be any issues here. Just you need to send the request and I accept. So let's go. So don't worry, guys, just for understand some things you need less or more time. So and don't worry. Here a table. By the way, bro, yeah, of course. You told like you use while loops, but when you go through the tables, you definitely need to use for loops. So you can use some while loops somehow. Yeah, also with a lot of also with some like counter, but easier to go through the tables. This is definitely for loop. Because it's yeah. So for loops, guys, very useful. Is this real? What? What's real? Do you make games for out? What is out? I don't know what is out. Yeah, I make a game like simple ones, like a clicker game. No, I'm not making clicker games. Australian Or oh, you you ask about hiring me? No, bro, I'm not working on. I'm working only on myself. If you about this. So no. Yeah, I make my own game, and that's it. What the hell is that? Wanna see a random base plate script? What? What's that, bro? Okay, let's go. What is a random base plate? Like it's create a random base plate? Use stored to the sink. Get the sink. Oh, in colors. In colors. Great. By the way, Sphinx, if you want, I have a Discord server, and there's a lot of guys who are developers. So maybe if you want, you can try to hire someone here. So link in the description if you want. Maybe you'll find someone. In colors. Oh yeah, I've got it, bro. I've got it. Good job, bro. Good job. I make a simple game right now. Good, bro. I release it tomorrow. Nice, nice, bro. By the way, what this game about? Default. What this game about? What the game idea? Yeah, bro. Yeah, great. R3, like, this is color 3 from RGB, probably. Oh yeah. I skipped the first part. Good job, bro. Yeah, that's it. It's like an obby where there are chairs and you have to pick one. It's one is safe, one explodes, and you have to pick the safe one to go to the next station. The more stages, the more chairs there are. Oh, interesting, bro. Interesting. Good job. And by the way, really, guys, this is very cool that you started with small projects, because a lot of developers, as like me, I also made this mistake. I started with such a big project, like first one, and so it will be difficult. Like for first project, it's too big and it's very hard to finish that. So is that beer with no normal ice? Yeah. Yeah, bro. I finally figured out the bug I mentioned earlier. It seemed that when you open the shop inventory, you're able to press start again. I guess the multiple keys allows you to go to the main game. Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely right. I've already also saw this bug before. Yeah, good job, Ding Lady. Good job, bro. Yeah. Yes, this project is very small, and I like the idea. I'm releasing it tomorrow. It was very easy to make. Great, good job, bro. Good job. By the way, guys, in my Discord server, there is we made a channel called Your Creations and Your YouTube. So here is allowed your game links, so you can in my Discord server, in Your Creations, send your games, and in your YouTube send your YouTube videos if you want. So maybe you'll find some guys who wanna play this game. So welcome if you want, of course, guys. Should I start with Obby as my first game? Yeah, why not, bro? Why not? This is a good starting, I think. Like, yeah, Obby is good for start, really, because you can try some simple mechanics here and understand how some things works. So yeah, Obby game, this is good idea, Mooncut, for the first game. But for example, if you have some ideas like Obby with some feature, so you can add something like not default Obby, I don't know, maybe Obby with I don't know, with enemies, maybe. I don't know, maybe not only bridges disappears with traps, maybe there will be some platforms and there will be enemies from which chasing you for a while, like so. I don't know, any ideas? And you can like make something interesting, and also it'll help you to improve your skills, like you find some info about that. But this is not necessary, this is just, of course, my suggestion, and it'll be probably hard sometimes if you never scripted before, so don't worry about that, this is just suggestion. Rage Obby, I don't know what is rage, what does it mean? Like when someone chasing you, or what's that? Or it's the name of the game. Obby Banyan Cats shoots rainbow lasers at you. Yeah, maybe like so, bro. Why not? I release it tomorrow to already have the idea, to be honest, so that no one else can take it, and then I'll just update and improve it. Great, bro, great. Good job. Rage means angry. Oh, okay. Thank you, fish. RNG lobby, every like 10 seconds there happens something random. Oh, bro. Amazing idea, by the way. Amazing idea, but don't add a lot of things. No, don't add a lot of things. Like some mechanics, yeah, this is very interesting. Really, bro. But not make too complicated if this is your first game, really. Like a couple of mechanics, just make, and that's it. Because really, when you spend a lot of time on the first projects, you just can burn out completely, so be careful about that. Because when you do different things, different games, you grow a developer faster. So like so. That sounds really fun to make. For real, bro. Agree. I'm gonna try that now. Great. Good job, bro. ID equals player ID. level. Okay, we don't need level. Quick question, what was the spawn event again? Spawn? Like task spawn, or what do you mean? I don't understand what like task dot spawn, or what do you mean? Oh, like spawn player edit, just should be. Yeah, like so. Like you need to detect if player respawn. Player, you need to find. You need to get a player's service. This is local players equals game column get service players, and then players dot player edit column connect, and in parentheses function, like so. So player edit, but this is for player service. Or maybe, wait, maybe players not... if it doesn't work inside this, you need to also put character edit. Yeah. So character definitely dies. After the die, he respawns and character removes. But I'm not sure, player maybe not remove after dying, if he dies. Yeah, but character absolutely, I'm sure that character removes. Thank you, no problem, bro, no problem. Local. Data. Just made it so if you spawn it prints your name so that I know if it works. Yeah, great, bro. That's it. duration timer. Else warn or else if success and the result not equals to nil, then file data in pairs result no. Okay, let's create leaderboards anyway. Better. Game players, player edit, next function. Player local dot value, no name equals level level value equals to 1. What game is it? There is 4 minutes video in the pinned message in the chat, and I explain it here, so if you want you can see. But in general this is like hide and seek with random abilities for survivors each level. So if you want, pinned message in the chat, 4 minutes video only, like so. Can you help me destroy the base plate when you spawn? When you spawn, here's the code that I have. Build base plate workspace. You don't need make dot instance. Oh wait, oh. Local base plate equals to game workspace base plate. Then on it should be the first line, the second line should be base plate column destroy. That's it. You don't need to put instance, bro. You don't need to put instance. Just wait for the first, bro. You try to do that inside your variable. Just just you need to create local base plate equals game workspace base plate. That's all. On the next line you need to also call your variable like base plate and just column destroy, like so. You don't need instance you don't need to put here, and you don't need to try destroy it in the variable. If data player level, no, column, not dot. Base plate, column, 2 dots. Column, base plate, destroy. Base plate, column, destroy. Because what's the difference between dot and column? If you put the column, it means that you make operation for your instance, like base plate. But if you if you make base plate dot destroy, you also, it's the same like you make base plate dot destroy and in parentheses put base plate again. So just not to make a code too big, you can just instead of a dot put column, and it will be absolutely the same like the same as base plate dot destroy and in parentheses base plate. So base plate, column, destroy, and empty parentheses, absolutely the same lines. Thank you, no problem, bro. Table remove result I. Setting success. Okay, there's a result. Let's faster than that. Set the sync. Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome. What we doing today? I wanna make the new version of matchmaking service. So this is 4th time I tried that. So that's it. Yeah. If you was in the previous stream, if you were. It matched players, matched player, then local teleport data equals to matched player. Teleport service, preserve server. So what will this do? Cross-platform like Xbox and PC kinda something? No, cross-platform it's already built in here, but for mobiles and PC. For console, maybe I'll make some support if there's will be a lot of requests like from console players. No, this is imagine. In the lobby you have limitations like 50 players, but you start the game with these players, not 50, okay, maybe 10 players in the lobby. So you start the game and you died. You go to the lobby back again and you alone on the server. You hit the play and there's no one you play. You need to wait a lot of time. And I wanna make like cross-server matchmaking. Like if one guy on the one server and other guy on the 5th server, they just hit play and they matches together and teleport in one game. So together, it increases waiting time between the games. So you don't need to wait until your players on your server will finish this game. So you just find. So you just find new game on with others. Yeah, the lobby and main game thing. Yeah. But I never did that, so I use tutorials, and this is 4th time when I try to do that, because previous ones doesn't fit for me. local HTTP service JSON encode select data. No worries, you will make it. At least you try. Nowadays people just use a ChatGPT to copy and paste scripts. Yeah, bro, I'll definitely make that. Thank you, bro. But for me, I tried sometimes ChatGPT, like a couple of times, not not now at the beginning. For me, it doesn't help. It's misleads me more. So and also I like scripting. I like to solve these tasks. So I like more to think on my own and solve this. So that's why maybe also I don't use AI. Publish success. Publish error. Function. Yeah, like a bit of help is fine, but people just skid, so yeah, getting help and just copy pasting the whole thing is differ. And that doesn't fit. Now I heard this called vibe coding, with using AI, like it's faster, and but at the same time, this is I think this is just my opinion. To code with AI, you need to know more. You need to know a lot of stuff, because it suggests you need to crack the code to fix the code it sends to you, and you need to know, oh, this thing for example doesn't fit here. And to code with AI, I think you need more than just code. So that's funny, but maybe it's faster. Maybe it's faster if you know how to use it properly. Yeah, just copy and paste, like if you have zero knowledge, this is I think unreal. Maybe for some games, very simple games, this fits, but like if you want to make some complicated game, I don't know, I think it's almost impossible. I mean, if you don't have enough knowledge, of course. Yeah. Publish success. Then print. Else if success false. couldn't get work to story. Memory story. In matched player. Here, else if. Player data, ID, player ID, level, player level. I'm not the best builder, but I made a spawn. Great, good job, bro. Good job. Result. Player ID. Player data. Setting success error. Here's the result instead of data. Message and service. Subscribe and sync. Which font? local decoded message. HTTP service. JSON code message dot data. Local teleport instance.new teleport options. Teleport options. There's your access code. Coded message 3. Why 3? Let's see. Oh, here because reserve server. Or game players get children do. Players player if player user ID equal to decoded message. It's almost 5 AM, so I'm a head out. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Have a good night, bro, or have a good morning already, 5 AM. So, thank you, bro. Or player user ID equal coded message 2. Then local success this, then print I just made stage 1. Great, good job, Mooncat. Keep it up, bro. I made the random thing that happened there. Good job, bro. Good job. Oh, leave event also. Let's make leave event. Later. Nice, bro, nice. Leave event. On server event. Connect function. You should keep the game as modular as possible, bro. Yeah, bro, I know. Like meta tables, you mean? Or what do you mean? If I die for the first time and I made it, so if I die for the first time and I made it to the second checkpoint, it spawns me to the spawn, and then the checkpoint on, and then to the checkpoint in stage 1. So it spawns not. It spawns you on the first checkpoint instead of 2, or what's the problem? I don't know. Or maybe that's not a problem. I mean, like generally modular, so you can generally add any features you want easier than usually. A loader, for example, containing important functions that you can later or just fire. Yeah, I use that, bro. I thought maybe you told about meta tables. They also in model scripts. Because if you know meta tables, so module scripts, you can make modular your game more. It randomly goes to queue of the spawn. Just put inside your player's store the value, like create an int value, and so when you reach the spawn, not spawn, when you reach checkpoint, just change this to the number of checkpoint inside, store this number or int value, test int value inside your players. Like if you reach the players, if player reach checkpoint 3, just change this number to 3, and then when you respawn, just respawn it's on checkpoint 3. Like you just put just name properly your checkpoints, and that's all. Hey, can we test the game right now? If you find some guys in the chat, maybe you need 2 minimum players in here, but yeah, it's open test, so you guys, if you want, so you can play test. I can share a link, but you need minimum 2 players to test, because there is no AI here, there's only players versus players. So yeah, of course you can test anytime you want, guys. Let me send the link. My game isn't like funny finished yet, fully finished yet. I have a feature that will come soon and some bugs, but I'm going to improve it after releasing that. Great job, bro. Keep it up, works. Tables, yes, but also functions. For example, we have a game like Grow a Garden where there are mutations, and we made a module for the mutation system, and you can easily just add mutations. Yes, bro. You're absolutely right. It's a lot easier. But it's better, bro, if you use meta tables in the modules, not just the functions. And not just tables with functions. Meta tables is better, but it's hard to understand. I'll test with you. Okay, okay, guys. So I shared the link. You can test. Local success result goal function return store data sync success and result not equals to nil. If player.user ID, then print phone data. Result. Yeah, the same thing. So just remove his data from here. Local success. Use store set a sync. Result and duration. setting success. Then the game has a really cool base structure. I'm sure you will polish the game with UI effects and stuff, but I like it. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. Of course, yeah. Now I wanna make a strong basis, like a strong code inside, and after that only. Yeah, of course, I added some effects, sounds, but this is not the final, of course. Later will be a lot of effects and sounds and so on. Yeah, thank you, bro. Leave event. Leave effect. Yes, no problem. Good luck. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you. Fire client. Player. Else. Error. Let's remove that. Local game players. Bro, local, it means local. If you do like so, you don't need local. This is for variables or for functions, so you don't need to put local at the beginning. This is first. Game players, player edits, column connect, then in parentheses function, and here inside this function you need to or you can give your player attribute. By the way, you also can do that, like player column set attribute, and call this attribute. And yeah, something like so. Hello Jim, hello, welcome. Leave event, fire client, player error. The event for, oh no, we don't need it. game players, player removing, net function, player. And here is probably we also remove our player. If player equal, oh wait, on clients we do that. Why? Okay. Okay, let's go. If player equal game players local player leave event where server. Game function for IP in pairs game players get children do. Where is it? Leave event. Leave event. Okay. HTTP requests. Third-party teleports. Okay, so time to test. I'll be here in a couple of minutes, guys. I am back. Hello. Sleep stream. Yeah. So I wanna test. So I need my phone for a while. Because I need to test some functions. Sup? What's up, bro? Wait, I publish or not? I think I didn't publish, yeah. This game looks nice. Thank you very much. No, I didn't publish, by the way. Okay, published. Sorry guys, now I need to restart all servers. I got legendary tongue. Great, bro, great. Let's try to find some players. Doesn't work. Got it? Able to convert value to JSON. What? Unable to convert value to JSON. Where is it? Can I see it here? Oh yeah, great. Superior Ninja, congratulations, bro, congratulations, that's great. Able to convert value to JSON. What? It's in join event. Let's see, maybe I did something wrong. Join event. I got a tank with a charging jump. Oh, what the hell, bro? To get ability, it's very you're very lucky, bro. By the way, this is very rare. Wait, set async. Yes, here. Data.
In a local variable for the duration since we need to use it more than 1 seconds. I'll set the duration to 24 hours or 86,400 seconds. Now, let's print out the result.
Maybe like so. Yeah, probably yeah. So guys, let's again restart servers. Okay. Nice. Nice. Great. Great. Nice. It works. So yeah, we just need it here as a value. GG's profound, finally. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Nice, yes. So we teleported from different servers. Okay, but now let's see another one thing. I wanna see the ping. If there is not too high ping, I hope. Let's see. Hit play. Oh wait. I teleported even long. Let's see how we can set the minimum players. Nice, but I like it works. That's great. So their level. Yeah, let's create a variable like local min players equals to local max players equals 10. Where we can put min players. So we already teleported in one server, so cross-server teleport works. What programming language is this? This is Lua U. This is Roblox. Lua U. Okay, let's see where we can put our minimum number of players.
Indexing. Again. As you can see, it works. If you are still concerned, you can always test it yourself. Link is in the description. We have finished our journey here today. Hopefully, you have learned.
Okay. Python, no. Lua U, not a Python. This is Roblox. Lua U. Okay, where we send much found. Much found. Okay. So yeah, maybe here before we send the message to the other server. Wait. Okay, let's see how we made that in previous matchmaking systems. No, this is not. Third one maybe. Player list. What's that? Where we can store that in like data store, I think we can store all the players in a queue. So yeah, players list, get range async. Set async ms1. What is ms1? Where store service. Like we store player name. Okay, let's try to do something like so. Where is it? We need memory store. We have memory store. Serious Profan is cooking right now. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Get sorted map. We already have sorted map. Q store. Wait. Q store. Set a sync. Descending. Okay, what if we do success result? Matched player. Local player list equals to Q store get a sync. Or wait, just result. Maybe just result. Print player list. I have no idea what all this does because I don't know a thing about coding except print hello world. That's okay, bro. That's okay, bro. Just one day maybe you decided to learn that and it won't be hard for you. Or not. So yeah, I also when I saw something like so, it was something weird for me. Zero. Okay. What's that? Let's see what's that. I like building in studio, but I barely do it. Great, anyway, not maybe just really, if you like it more, why not? Because I love coding. Someone love other stuff. So not everyone should be the coders, programmers. Builders and other guys also need here. If you if you see it as a job, of course. Or maybe just like hobby, also great. Same here. So it works great, but now I just need to make minimum players. So it's already work, and that's great that it works. not equals to nil. So result not equals to nil. Here. Hi, hello. I like scripting more. Yes, same bro, same. I like more like back-end scripting. Yeah, just turn on the camera. Because now I don't need my phone. For now. Let's go. So I'm back. Nice. So I think we can test some things in the studio. So result, like it's a table, it's not a nil, but it's empty table. Matched player. The main problem that look, we call this, oh wait, get a sync, we call 1 versus 1, and we should get nil. Maybe instead of nil, just like so. $76. There's empty table. Okay guys, for today that's all, I think, because I really feel bad today. and we'll see tomorrow better, because I really headache so bad today. So guys, thank you all who watched today, and anyway, this system has already worked, but not properly like it should work. Let me put the proper matchmaking here. Maybe you wanna test. So now also I made the previous one. So but anyway, this work, and tomorrow I hope anyway we much closer so to solve this problem. Goodbye Profan, goodbye bro. So thank you guys who watched today, and we'll see tomorrow. Have a good day. You too bro. I think I'll have some rest now. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow. Thank you very much my friend. So guys, bye bye.